Drag the correct equation to each graph. Study the graphs carefully. Let's look at this first equation, y equals 2 to the x. And remember, we want to use inputs of -1, 0, and 1. And that'll help us find the points that we need to determine the graph. So input -1, 2 to the -1, that's 1/2. And 2 to the 0, with an input of 0, that's 1. And 2 to the 1 is 2. So you want to look for a graph that has the points -1, 1/2, 0, 1, and 1, 2. Let's number these 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now look carefully at the graphs. See which one matches it. So I'm going to have to go with graph number 2 here. So it looks like right here, 0, 1, -1, 1/2. Y equals 3 to the x, same idea. -1, 0, and 1 for your inputs. 3 to the -1 is 1/3, so that's going to be a 1/3 there. 3 to the 0 is 1. 3 to the 1 is 3. Okay, so we're looking for a graph with those 3 points. I have to go with graph number 1 here, it looks like. This one has 1, 3. You really have to pay close attention. The graphs are kind of small, so you really have to focus in and try to see. This one looks like it's 1, 4. And this one looks like it's 1, 5. So I think you can already tell what's going to match up with what, but let's just go ahead and go through the process here. 4 to the -1 is 1/4. 4 to the 0 is 1. 4 to the 1 is 4. So you have 1, 4, 0, 1, -1, 1/4. That's going to be graph number 3. And then graph number 5, -1, 0, and 1 for your inputs. 5 to the -1 is 1/5. 5 to the 0 is 1. 5 to the 1 is 5. So that's going to match up with graph number 4.